Tonight on Eyewitness News at 6, Katie Kelly introduces us to Heather Locklear, T.J. Hooker's California Girl, when she continues her special report, Starstruck.
Then at 11, meet Donna Mills, chief villainess of Knots Landing.
I think women should see themselves as strong and aggressive.
Maxine Black continues her special report on TV's meanest stars.
Watch Starstruck at 6.
And TV's meanest stars at 11, tonight on Eyewitness News.
WABC TV is hot.
Well, look at here what we got.
Well, you addressing me, my good man?
Yes, ma'am. Today is your lucky day.
What, pray tell?
Well, you dropped this here wallet on the floor, and I am just honest enough to tell you about it.
Look, don't you trust him, Jody. He's got a shifty look on his face.
This isn't mine.
It's not. Why, it's just bulging with $100 bill.
That's all stuffed full of newspaper to make it look fat and padded out.
Well, is the owner's name inside?
No, I'm afraid not. But being the honest folks that we are, how are we going to return these $100 bills back to him?
Well, I don't know, I'm sure.
I know what we got to do.
What was that?
Somebody's up there.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Secret, strong enough for a man but made for a woman. And by Lemon Fresh Joy, for a beautiful shine without towel drying.
What a joy. I discovered my dishes shine without towel drying.
What a joy. We discovered that dishes really shine.
And we don't have to dry.
Before we discovered Lemon Fresh Joy, I had to dry.
Well, because we usually got spots with our other brand.
But Lemon Fresh Joy lets dishes dry, so
they're practically spot-free.
beautiful. And without a towel.
What a joy.
Fact is, other leading brands can dry, leaving dirty-looking spots. Joy's unique anti-spotting formula lets dishes dry practically spot-free down to the shine.
What a shine.
Without a towel.
What a joy.
Discover Lemon Fresh Joy for a beautiful shine without a towel.
Come on, Josh.
Sally, I said I'd work out with you, but not in this.
Oh, honey, baby blue's your color.
Sal, where I grew up, wearing baby blue in a gym could be dangerous.
Okay. Just hand me my secret, huh?
Here.
Oh, that's yours. I need my secret solid.
Now, why do we have two antiperspirants?
Because secret works. And working out without it could really be dangerous.
But my spray's strong.
Honey, secret helps me stay drier. And I stay nice to work out next to.
Stronger than mine? I'll try it.
Josh, secret's for women. Goes on silky, dry, and smell.
Pretty.
Not like a guy.
Yeah, but if it's
Oh,
strong...
honey, remember? Baby blue isn't your color.
Secret's strong enough for a man.
But made for a woman.
Well, that takes care of Mr. Clancy. And the rest of these Superior Court filings we can do tomorrow.
I'm sorry, Dee. I didn't realize we'd be this far behind when I was working at the Rock Garden.
Oh, it's all right, Cliff. I'm just glad that, we could get caught up at last.
Okay, look, I'm sorry if I made you angry before.
Look, Calvin, I'm not angry. I'm just a little frustrated, that's all. Trying to get you to open up is sometimes next to impossible.
You asked me if I knew how we could get out of this rut. Well, to be perfectly honest with you, Dee Dee, I don't know.
Try.
Look, maybe this will help. I really care about you. No, I mean, I really do. I mean, I care about what happens to you. I enjoy being with you. Look, if you want me to say that I am not the most romantic man in the world, okay, fine. But I want to be with you, Dee Dee.
Then what about a commitment?
How can I? Starring out
Look, Calvin, I'm not asking you to marry me or anything like that. But how are we going to know if it's right for us if we don't commit ourselves to each other?
Dee Dee, this is awfully heavy.
Look, Calvin, let's give it a chance, okay? Sink or swim.
Oh, back to the sharks, right? Okay. How does one begin a commitment?
What are you doing tonight?
Well, that's kind of hard to say. The day's only half gone. Okay, I get it.
Good. And I would like it very much if you would invite me over for an old-fashioned romantic evening. Good food, good wine, good company.
Do I take it that you have no plans for this evening, Miss Bannister?
Why, no.
Good. Then will you, come over to my house for a nice, quiet,
Yes.
romantic...
Let's call it a night. Oh, we can pick this stuff up tomorrow, Dee Dee. Dee Dee.
Oh, Cliff, I'm sorry. I'm having a little trouble concentrating.
Thinking about Calvin.
Look, I don't want to burden you.
Think of me as a pack horse. Burden me.
Cliff, things were going along so well.
I noticed.
But for such a short time, and then Calvin cooled off again, and I don't understand why.
Did you ask him?
Yeah, he denies that there's any change.
Would you like me to arbitrate? Well, after all, that's what you did when Mitzi and I were having trouble.
And as soon as I did, Mitzi disappeared.
Calvin is not going to disappear.
Cliff, he already has. We could be in the same room, and he's gone.
Got it. Cliff, I'm looking for Mitzi. Nancy and I have come up with this new bit for her with Lyle Stanley's chauffeur.
It's terrific. She's at home nursing a cold.
A cold? Oh.
No, she'll be fine. She's taking plenty of fluids.
Fluids are good, but I don't want any of the other cast members getting it.
Well, they won't. Don't worry. We went to see Star Blasters last night, and we stood in line for an hour in the rain. When's the rehearsal?
Next week.
She'll be fine.
Dee Dee, I'm sorry. I meant to congratulate you before.
Congratulate me? Why?
Well, Calvin's divorce being final with Star. The freedom must be really great.
Calvin's divorce is final.
Dee Dee, I thought Calvin would have told you for sure.
Yeah, you'd think that he would, wouldn't you? He didn't.
So what do you think? Should we tell those intrepid detectives that we think it was Peter Nevins who met with that limping man in the woods the other night?
No. Geraldine is right. We don't have any proof that they were involved in Gance's murder, so we don't want to jeopardize Nevin's source.
What about Camilla? Is there something that we can do that Interpol can't?
Well, if Moe Eberhard was right, if Spencer only had $10 million in diamonds stolen from him, that means that Camilla is wandering around with 50.
Well, then maybe we should go to Europe and get her.
We can't afford to go to Europe. Oh, that reminds me, did you wash my socks this morning?
No.
No. What, Raven, you told me that you would. We've got to do these things for ourselves now.
I couldn't do it.
Well, why not?
They were dirty.
Do you think it's him? Again?
Well, who else, huh?
How does he keep finding me?
He's a hunter, Dell. Once he gets your scent, there's no shaking him off, all right?
What are we gonna do?
Get in there. Come on. Get in there.
What about you?
Just get in there.
Go.
You know, you're very lucky to have Preacher helping you.
Well, he is my son, after all. He's supposed to help me.
He's told me everything you've ever done to him.
You don't know what it was like.
I think I do. And I also know that Preacher has never forgiven you for that either.
Well, then why is he helping me?
Because he loves you.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
It doesn't it? He's up there right now because he loves you.
More you, I expect.
No, not me. He and I could have walked right out of here. The man is after you. That's why Preacher's up there trying to stop him. I hope you're worthy of his love.
I took Rolaids for 10 years. Now I get better relief from Tempo.
With Tempo, no more tongues.
It took remarkable Tempo to make these heartburn and gas sufferers switch.
Tempo's soft, not hard and chalky. So it calms fast, fights acid and gas.
And the soft Tempo form holds more medicine than the leading tablet. 75% more acid-relieving medicine.
Better relief than Rolaids or Tums.
Switch to better relief. Switch to soft Tempo.
There's only one toilet bowl clean enough for my family. That's a bowl that's Vanish Clean. And for me, there's only one way to get it. My brush and Crystal Vanish. Crystal Vanish is specially formulated to disinfect. Not all bowl cleaners disinfect. And Vanish kills germs that cause odors, removes tough stains, and cleans completely under the rim. Now that's about as clean as you can get. That's Vanish Clean. For my family, it's not clean. Unless it's Vanish Clean.
Well, we've checked with Interpol. Afraid there's nothing yet on Camilla Devereux.
Well, that certainly does not surprise me.
Well, so you're going to let us know when you hear anything on Spencer, right?
Yes, and that had better be enough to satisfy you. Because picking up the threads of Gans's investigation is much too dangerous for amateurs.
But I still think there's got to be...
Mr. Whitney, Walter is dead. Please, don't join him.
Well, thanks very much for your time and your advice.
You think they'll take it?
Sky and Raven, are you kidding? Those two are going to do exactly what they want to.
Sure, Calvin wanted to tell you.
Oh, really? Then why didn't he, Cliff? He had plenty of opportunity.
Maybe he just wanted to confirm it.
Bad argument, Counselor.
All right, maybe Gavin had his facts wrong.
I'd throw that one out of court, too.
Did I'm trying to cheer you up. You're going to have to cooperate.
Cliff, I feel like I've just been kicked in the stomach. Calvin isn't only my lover, he's my best friend, and my best friend lied to me.
He didn't lie to you exactly. He's just withholding information.
Cliff, don't argue semantics with me. He lied. In his heart, every minute he didn't tell me, he lied.
Hey, pretty lady. I thought I'd come over and surprise you.
You're just full of surprises.
Hey, Calvin,
You want to ride home?
I can find my own way home, thanks.
What is it I just walked in on?
Calvin, why didn't you tell me about the divorce?
Why don't you two excuse me, all right? I'm gonna go, catch Mitzi's cold.
The enemies. These are the enemies of the adult mouth. What they leave behind can cause adult bad breath and cavities. This is a toothpaste strong enough, adult enough to fight the enemies. Gleam. Gleam has an adult strength cleaning system. Gleam fights adult bad breath, and Gleam's fluoride helps prevent cavities. So eat like an adult, but get adult strength Gleam to fight the enemies of the adult mouth.
Do you bake with margarine? Then you should know about new Butter Flavor Crisco. Butter Flavor Crisco makes cakes rise higher. You can see the difference. But more important, Butter Flavor Crisco gives baked foods more butter flavor than margarine. A flavor so rich, there's only one word for it.
Butter.
Yeah, that's our word for it. New Butter Flavor Crisco makes baking with margarine obsolete. Now there are 2 great Criscos.
Hey, Rosie, how about a little service?
Okay, I give up. Which one's the dummy?
Him. Quick, I'll get soaked.
Relax. Bounty's so fast it gets spills before they get away.
That was fast.
Bounty's a quicker picker-upper. Just watch. Look how much faster Bounty soaks up liquid. The other towel pushes it along and lets it get away.
Bounty's the quicker picker-upper.
That dummy is no dummy.
Uh-huh. How did I know it? How did I know it? But even though I'm working here late tonight, how did I know that you'd still be here after I'm gone?
Well, I have to prove I can do it.
Not to me, you don't.
Maybe to myself.
Yeah, overworking yourself isn't going to prove anything except maybe that you're not too smart.
Oh, thanks.
Wait, I'm sorry. That came out wrong.
Well, probably right.
You could be working here late tonight?
No, I'm doing a report for you, but I could forget all about it if you'd like.
Report on what?
Looks like Spencer Varney's in Venezuela.
Oh, it's good work. How'd you trace him?
Actually, the Whitneys did it.
Sky and Raven, you're joking.
You want to hear the whole story?
Yeah, all right. How about over some coffee at that place downstairs around the corner?
Oh, no, the babysitter has to be
Oh,
there.
come on. You're just going to be slaving over a hot report tonight anyway. She's not going to miss you.
Okay, you're right. A cup of coffee would taste mighty good.
All right, now you're making some sense.
Does this mean that I don't have to write up the report for you after all?
Get over yourself. I want that on my desk in triplicate first thing in the morning.
Oh, that's music to my ears. You were right, Judy. He's a good boy. I don't deserve him, I guess.
Sorry, Dee. I should have told you. I was going to tell you.
Then why didn't you?
Because when I saw that divorce decree, when I knew it was all over, I don't know, something about the finality of it just reminded me of how painful the whole experience was. I mean, not that I ever forgot it, but it just all seemed to be just coming back down on me again.
I can understand that, Calvin. But why didn't you share it with me?
Why didn't you let me help?
Because, Dee Dee, when I look at you, I say to myself, oh, yeah, you love her. But, God, I just can't see going through all that pain again.
Calvin, we aren't married. We haven't even talked about it that much, and already you're talking about a divorce?
Now, wait a minute, Dee Dee.
Look, don't you think that's a pretty negative outlook on life?
All right, intellectually, yes, I can understand that. But emotionally, I cannot help the way I feel.
Well, let me tell you how I feel. I am angry, and I feel pain. Yes, maybe some of that pain that you were trying so hard to avoid. And you caused that.
I never wanted to.
Please, just go away.
Dee Dee, I can't just leave you like that.
Go away and let me lock up.
But couldn't you give me some time to just sort of think this thing through?
Helen, you can have all the time in the world because I never want to see you again.
child can grow to nearly twice his size. And as he grows, his need for calcium grows too. But there's never been a children's vitamin with calcium until now. Introducing Flintstones Complete, with essential vitamins and minerals to help complete a balanced diet, plus calcium to help build strong bones. New Flintstones Complete, with calcium to help complete their growing needs.
What's that frosty mug sensation? Well, it's
rich, creamy,
smooth,
refreshing, frosty,
chug-a-lug, very, very frosty. Hey.
and W, glug,
Glug, glug.
delicious, good time,
All American.
out of this world, for sure.
So that's the frosty mug sensation. No?
I know.
I know.
I know.
A&W, that frosty mug sensation.
Loving is tender moments.
I want to spend my life with you and always be there when you need me.
Oh, darling.
Loving is nights filled with passion and days filled with fun.
I'm Father Jim Bochek.
Please?
Loving weekdays.
out now. The coast is clear. Come on. Yeah, I'm fine.
Where is he? Where is he?
He's chasing the shadow down some street.
God, I was so worried about you.
Hey, baby, I was worried about myself for a few minutes, but hey, come on.
The music. What about the music?
Oh, yeah, I put the tape on the sound system when I realized you came down here. Hey, you scared, old man? You come out now.
Richard L. isn't in there.
What do you mean he's not in there? Where is he?
I don't know. He heard the music stop. He pulled back the wardrobe thing. He said goodbye and he left. I tried to stop him. He wouldn't listen.
He's in this theater somewhere.
No, preacher. I don't think so. I think he's gone for good.
Today the 5th? The neighborhood park committee. At 2. And look at this greasy mess. We need something fast. 409's fast. Thank goodness. Not bad.
409's powerful grease dissolvers cut grease fast.
You change. I'll finish. Thanks.
409, so effective it starts to work before you start to wipe.
Oh, your kitchen is always so perfect. How do you do it? Teamwork.
Formula 409, it starts to work before you start to wipe. And now save money with our new replacement bottle.
Behind this curtain is something awful, something ugly, something that may be in your home right now. Creepy black mildew stains right there in your shower. It's time you get them before they get to you. With Tilex Instant Mildew Stain Remover. With Tilex, there is no scrubbing. You just spray and leave. Mildew stains begin to disappear on contact. In minutes, they're gone. Tilex, it gets mildew stains before they get to you. I want my half-hour comedy hour.
You got it, Ricardo. It's a fantasy come true when Ricardo Montalban, John Davidson, and Richard Pryor guest star on the half-hour comedy hour. Tuesday.
Tonight at 8/7 Central and Mountain, he was a master of the martial arts, disguise, and illusion. A living weapon against the forces of evil. The Last Ninja, an ABC Thursday night movie.
Tonight, you'll meet Emily and her 100 alternate personalities. How do people cope with this shattering mental affliction?
Plus, jumping for the unbreakable record. Could Carl Lewis be our next Olympic superstar? And the rock video industry. It's new, hot, and changing the face of television on 2020 tonight.
What makes your life a little easier to manage?
OB protection by design.
When things go crazy, what can you count on?
OB protection by design.
OB tampons, designed by a woman gynecologist to give you something no other tampon does. A system of rolled layers, 15 rolled layers of protection. So go put on that sensational new dress and dance till 3 with OB protection by design.
Spending time together in a special way. Side by side, we two sharing dreams that happen every day. It's that special time, yours and mine, as close as we can be. It's that special feeling for you and me. That special feeling on ABC.
Loving is tender moments.
I want to spend my life with you and always be there when you need me.
Oh, Douglas, I love you.
Loving is nights filled with passion. and days filled with fun.
I'm Father Jim Boche, a Catholic priest.
Priest?
Loving.
I think it's terrific.
A new daytime drama, weekdays.
I love the honest wheat taste of Kellogg's mini wheats. But the frosting side agrees with the little kid in me.
To the wholesome wheat, I happily say, I do. But the little girl in me loves the frosting, too.
Kellogg's regular and apple frosted mini wheat cereals. Now we've added even more apple taste.
Frenchy shredded wheat is really on the ball, but the frosting side tastes mighty good to guys who don't think small.